Two grown men had never seen The Simpsons. It's America's Barley Basket.
Welcome to America's Barley Basket, the best of Volume 2. My name is Nathan Folsebuck. Sitting next to me, physically, it's Marlon Wells.
Hello, Nathan.
Hello, Marlon.
Gross.
Yep. Oh, my God.
Happy New Year, buddy.
Yeah, we did it.
We did
fucking
it.
Baby New Year in it. Fucking.
I wish you wouldn't have worn the sash.
Yeah, the
and
diaper. The diaper. Got the long beard. Well, one of us has to be old man New Year. Is he in a diaper, too? I feel like he is.
Probably.
Yeah, weird.
Ugh.
The whole year he couldn't find pants.
Why is there so many diapers at New Year's?
Diaper fetishes.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
I mean, you do you, but
Yeah.
I'm going to judge you a little bit. Need my binky. No, don't say binky.
What was the wrestling character I came up with? Big Baby Binkums?
That's a call ahead.
Yeah. Oh, shit. That's foreshadowing.
We call that a call ahead in the podcasting biz. Enjoy next week's episode.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, boy, that's a treat for you. What could Big Baby Binkum be up to? Tune in next week. Oh, boy.
It's the holidays. You bank some episodes ahead.
You
of
sure
time.
do. You sure do.
When Nathan's in town, you record.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
Like the problematic bass player who always just on the run joins a. I like the one Wilson brother who really got erratic in the Beach Boys, hanging out with Charles Manson and shit.
Yeah,
like,
real wild card.
Yeah.
We've got a special treat, as you said. It is the best of America's Barley Basket, Volume 2. We, much like last time we caught up to The Simpsons, figured, let's do a little retrospective. We love a clip show.
We sure do. If anything we've ever said on this, when it comes to The Simpsons, we love a clip show.
At least The Simpsons, I think, are done with clip shows.
God,
we haven't had one in 20 seasons, probably.
Yeah. I think it was just a money-saving measure before.
Yep.
Animation's so much
Fucking
cheaper.
crooks.
Yeah. Are these clips in chronological order at all, or are you just kind of?
No, they're scrambled. There's a method to it. I don't just hit shuffle on some shit.
Yeah.
There is a method. Like, don't put two like childhood stories right next to each other. Crowbar a weirdo thing in there.
Space out the absolute top shelf bangers.
Yeah, exactly. Tent pole them a little bit. You can't just have 18 Nathan Pishaps stories in a row.
Wish there were fewer.
We all wish there were fewer.
You know who doesn't? Our listeners.
Yeah,
they love the Pishaps.
That's what they're here for.
Yeah.
When you do your spin-off show, Pishaps.
Tales of Piss Woe.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
So, it's the new year, and we're caught up to The Simpsons, so we thought we would put together some fun stuff from the last 184, 85 episodes. So, why don't you give a listen? And it's the perfect thing to send to your friend.
Hey, yeah, share it.
Who doesn't listen, but you wish would, and they just won't, because our episodes are long.
Badger them.
Yes. Bully them.
Bully them, yeah. Gaslight them.
Send this to them every day until they relent.
Force them to. And then deny that you're the one that told them about it.
Yeah.
Fuck with their heads.
So sit back and enjoy some of our favorites from the last 184 episodes. It's the best of Volume 2.
You've made a powerful enemy today, my friend.
We tied a bed sheet to a kid's wrists and ankles and convinced he was 4 or 5. He was not smart enough to make these decisions.
Oh, no.
Convinced him to jump off the roof of a shed.
Oh, no.
He fucking landed chest and face first. The noise of the air coming, it was like a fat man falling on an accordion. And we ran into the sunflower field in my backyard, picture like children of the corn, peeking out to watch if our friend died. If he died, we walked to the creek and we walk into town and start new lives. And then he finally started letting out a wail, and then we got to get out of the sunflower seeds and we had to or sunflower plants and tend to him.
Fucking a little 8-year-old Nathan invented those flying squirrel suits long before the X Games.
Yep. Oh, we figured he was going to just calmly coast to that didn't slow him down.
Of course
at
not.
all. Like, we were like, I remember just being, I was like, God damn it. Like, we got to think of the Let's take this back to the drawing room. Like let the R&D boys break it down. See where we went wrong. He didn't. He so believed in me. He kept his arms outstretched until the moment of impact and landed on his face and chest, and just laid there. And then the sheet fell on him. He just this pile of sheet with a kid that died for a moment. His soul left his body.
He believed in you all the way to the ground, Nathan.
How would you like to be our next door neighbor? You're washing dishes and you see this. He lands, doesn't move. We bolt. You're just looking at a lifeless child. Like, do I call somebody? This happens once a week.
Who do I call? His parents? Those boys' parents?
Yeah, 911 would have been. That boy is dead.
Oh, God.
Me fail English? That's impossible.
I don't know that either of us are handymen.
Yeah.
Although that would make for a fun YouTube series.
There
You and
we
I
go.
buy an old
Oh, my
rundown
goodness.
house and fix it up, not knowing a fucking thing.
Boy, there would be a lot of beeping being done because I am a man who loses his shit very quickly when things don't go my way when it comes to working on stuff.
And I'm a man who like gets real quiet and uncomfortable when someone is losing their shit near me. So
just the camera on your face as I'm screaming at a door jam. He's using some exotic curse words. Usually you can tell what they're saying, but
and I'm just in a corner, facing the corner with my hands folded in my lap, just like just humming to myself.
Last we saw the Burly Boy Contractors, Nathan was saying cunt to a door. And there's Marlon, Blair Witching it in the corner. Not even looking at your phone, hands at your side, just your nose 6 inches from the wall.
Yep. Head down, chin tucked. Just he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole. You fuck motherfucker! As you're just screaming in the back.
17 days into the project, they are somehow farther along than when they started.
Oh man, I'd watch the shit out of that show.
Oh God.
One with a temper, one who gets sad around angry people, and neither of them know shit about fixing this house.
Yeah, you're in a room talking to the camera about how good things are going. All of a sudden, a sawhorse somehow flies through the wall.
And the pressure is on because both of us had to go into debt to pool together 50 grand between the two of us to buy this dilapidated old house. Look over just in time as you flip a running skill saw into the ceiling.
I'm fucking selling plasma for framing nails. We didn't plan this out worth a shit.
All the while losing your goddamn mind.
Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit screen door track doesn't work. I'm just, he'll be coming around the mountain with...
Holy shit, that's... Yeah, you catch me on the wrong day, I'll rip a screen door right off the track. Why fucking have it if it doesn't work?
Just facing the corner quietly singing children's Christian music to myself.
It's you on the grill making burgers. Yeah, we've worked hard today. We deserve... All of a sudden I burst through a screen door, angrily rip the whole thing off the runners and throw it off the balcony.
You want cheese on yours?
I flipped the grill over the edge of the balcony, dude. 4th of July's canceled. It's you. It's sitting on the front porch eating a grilled burger, and it cuts to me in the car screaming and holding the McDonald's bag. I hope you're listening, HDTV.
Put us on television.
Oh my God. Oh, I would be so emotionally and physically exhausted by the end of that.
We're in season 3. They still ain't fixed up that house.
Season 4, we finally get back to even. That's where we fix the things we fucked up previously.
This one hollers and this one cries and nobody fixes a thing.
Yeah, we update everything and we realize it still only has 2-prong plugins. There's a whole episode of me just fucking going ballistic on this house. Kicking bedroom doors in. If you were just to go through the channels, you'd think it was like a police show raiding a fucking apartment.
As you're kicking a door down, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cops is still on the air, huh? Oh, no, that's Burly Boy home design. You haven't heard? It's the hottest shit on television.
Yeah. Me hooking a tow rope to that plug-in, hooking it to my car, and just pulling all of the electrical out in one strand.
Oh, shit.
You know, I think you have to take each of these apart. Fuck it! Nothing means anything!
You and
Me lying on my side in front of the car with all the electrical hanging behind it, sobbing and screaming as the credits roll.
Oh, God. 25 minutes of one episode just dedicated to us staring at the ground where an egress window needs to go. Neither of us knowing step fucking one. We go through 2 different commercial breaks. They're still staring at it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Or me digging the whole thing out and finding out that the floodplain means it has to be on the other side of the house. 10 minutes of me crushing a doghouse with a shovel.
The neighbor's doghouse, not even yours.
Yeah. Cut to a 50-year-old woman on her patio watching in terror. If we can't have a house, your dog can't either.
Well, the boys set out to put up some new gutters, but instead they suplexed the neighbor's dog.
You trying to calmly explain the process, what we're up to, while I'm getting attacked by a dog in the back.
See, we're going to use these self-tapping screws as you just hear roar, roar, roar in the background. And we're just going to screw it right into the studs, I guess. As soon as Nathan gets back. I don't like climbing the step ladder because it wobbles.
Yeah. Me like confidently climbing and it immediately goes out from underneath me.
See, Nathan, it wobbles. I said it wobbles. I fucking heard you.
Me fucking discus throwing it through the neighbor's car's windshield.
Well, I bet if you get a couple spins, you could probably huck a step ladder.
Yeah,
right
God,
away.
yeah. Would you suck that ladder's dick? What does that even mean?
Jesus loves me this way. In the corner.
The neighbor lady's finally had it enough. We're screaming at each other. You're singing in the corner. Now her and her dog are beating me up.
Oh, shit.
You punctured my eardrum.
Credits are rolling over me singing and you getting your ass kicked. Next
Deaf
week
in
on
one
Burly
ear.
Boy's Home Designer.
I'm like 6 quarts low on plasma. My hair starts turning white.
Oh, God.
Oh. HGTV, if you're out there.
Oh, we pitched the whole thing, guys. If you're not on board by now. Holy shit.
Yellow. You'll have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel.
As a parent, you know what you don't want your kid to be? A knife kid.
A knife kid.
Your kid's either going to be a fucking weirdo or he's going to be a juvenile delinquent.
Yeah.
You know, well-adjusted kids are. I mean, knives are cool. There's no debate. But like, if your kid's fixated on them, like,
Right.
Because there were those kids. I remember those kids. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh man, he's going down a wrong path here.
Like, there's a whole section of truck stops just for those weird kids.
Yep.
There's something about the knife case at a truck stop.
Oh,
Who
my.
is this for? Who is this 4-inch wide butt plug shaped punch knife?
It's for sad dads who are trying their best. Not trying their best, they're trying. And they forgot it's a kid's birthday and or Christmas. And they got 45 minutes to get a gift.
So they're going to get the kid the double-bladed Star Trek weapon?
It's like you can only get him so many jean jackets with an eagle on the back before it's like, you know, how many of these do I need? Like, because they're going to get a Star Trek-themed butterfly knife.
Yeah. I have owned more than one butterfly knife in my day.
Traded a guy a Steve Earle CD for a butterfly knife. Well, both of us teenagers and very intoxicated. Later that night, I'm in Canada, more intoxicated. We used to do, we live so close to Canada. Again, so drunk, just dangerously drunk. Don't realize I still have a butterfly knife. We are coming to the port. So we're all drunk. This is all felonies everywhere. And I lied. You're supposed to declare weapons, and a butterfly knife is a weapon. I forgot it was even in there. My buddy, trying to pretend he's sober, talking to the border agent. I pull out the fucking butterfly knife like a child. I checked this out. I just got it. This is cool. And I like drop it. I try to open my door, and I like fall out. Then I'm getting hung by the seatbelt. So my butterfly knife is on the asphalt. There are now more than one border agent like, the fuck? And I'm like, just reaching for it. Not smart enough to unbuckle my seatbelt. So I'm like almost blacking out. Little sausage fingers just grab that. I finally get it. And my friend just violently pulls me into my seat. It's like, fuck off. And you guys want to know what pre-9/11 border crossing was like? Hey, you guys have a good one. Just waved through there. No one gave a fuck.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. It was a different time.
This drunken teenager with a butterfly knife.
Yep. There were some times when they'd recognize us. You wouldn't even have to put the car in park. What are you boys out there? Want to go to titty bar? Like, well, like, yeah, we sure did. Hey, that's cool. Have a good one. It was a different time. Time. I'm trying to picture who the driver was. Not that you listeners care, but just I know who the driver was. Very kind man, because I should have been pistol whipped as soon as we got onto the American side.
Takes your butterfly knife and sticks it in your leg.
Stabs at my love handle. Did you get? Dumb baby Huey motherfucker. You could have done that at any time. There were so many shenanigans at the border. The stories those Canadian, those would be Americans, we're coming into America. What those guys could tell of how we act and trying to pretend to be. It's 4 a.m. Yeah, just up here checking out the foliage.
Thought I would go to church, get an early start on it. I want a good seat.
Yeah. Many people got DUIs in Canada at the Burger King drive-thru in Brandon, Manitoba. So you know what they did? Never went back to Canada.
Just, I'm done, I guess.
Yeah. You end up having a kid with your high school sweetheart. That kid wants to play hockey. Too fucking bad. Dad can't go to Canada.
Yep, can't go to your games.
75% of our opponents are. So, hope you like basketball shit for brains, because Dad made mistakes when he was 19.
I only got one light bulb, which I got to take from room to room.
I'm the kind of guy that you get me one of those fucking,
what do they call it when it's a bunch of different chocolates, or they're labeled underneath on the packaging? So you don't.
Oh, sure, yeah. You flip the thing over and it has the chocolate map.
50-50, I'm not going to like it that much. There's so many of those things where they get too cute.
You're a pretty basic bitch chocolatier.
I want fucking chocolate, maybe some nuts, man. I don't want anything purple in my. What the fuck's?
You're a chocolate prude, is what you are.
Fucking purist. I'm a chococostal. I'm clutching Hershey's Kisses and speaking in tongues.
Yeah, you're a chocolate Puritan with your big chocolate hat with your big chocolate buckle on it.
We're cutting up Charleston chews on an altar because they're an abomination to the chocolate gods.
Burning fucking raisins.
Chocolate shouldn't stretch.
So saith the Lord.
These chocolate buckles ain't holding up in the rain.
See, I'm a chocolate slut. I'll put any chocolate in any hole. Fucking give it to me.
Fucking
all at once or one at a time. Line them up, baby.
Fucking covered in fucking butterscotch drippings or whatever.
You're fucking going to work with nougat in my hair, not giving a fuck. If I'm presented with like a box of chocolates, like a classic, like you're talking about, whether it's heart shaped or Forrest Gumpian, like I don't look at the map. I want to be fucking surprised.
Me too. I just don't like the surprise off. But
Are you taking a bite and then putting it back?
Oh
in
no,
the
I
thing?
fucking daddy finishes when he starts, but I'm gonna be grump about it.
Grumbling about it.
This was fucking menthol. I don't Who thinks that's a good idea?
This was full of apple jelly.
Fucking marmalade. I don't think this is good at all.
Who puts hot sauce?
Meanwhile, you're just fucking groaning. So
yes.
Marlon spends a lot of time on Fifth Avenue, if you know what I mean.
All right. Give it to me. Russell Stouffer's, you big daddy.
Getting Eiffel Towered by a score and a symphony bar. Sick chocolate bitch. You get turned down for work because of it.
Fucking
You have a reputation.
make me toffee airtight, baby. Really gum up my work.
So the guy running the 7-Eleven counter can't see you because you're crouched over. He just hears some rumbling in the candy aisle. Sir? You're wearing a trench coat.
Got a double armful of nut goodies whispering, whose pussy is this?
He finally has the nerve, and you've scurried out the back. You just left a crumpled $20 bill with a sorry note.
Oh, God.
I don't feel comfortable putting some of these back on the shelf.
Oh, shit. This is the first time anyone's touched a zero bar in 15 years.
You did more than touch. I feel how warm that is.
Treated it like it was a thermometer for a sick dog. Oh, fuck. What the fuck are we talking about?
You got the brains and the talent to go as far as you want. And when you do, I'll be right there to borrow money.
They had a
Elgin
pool.
had a community pool.
Yep, and I'm not sure if they still do. I just know it because, so the only time I was ever there was swimming lessons in my youth. That's where everyone went for swimming lessons. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm mistaken, I think the bus got you for swimming lessons. It was and probably, I don't know, 6 years old. However old I was, I failed it. I failed the entry level 2 years in a row and never went back again.
So,
I can't. When I tell people I can't swim, it's just a thing I can't physically do. It's not for lack of trying. It's entry level, on the foam boogie board, can't swim. I remember being. Oh boy. I remember. Go ahead.
On the outside of the brick wall of the pool, there's like that classic drawing of man, like with the limbs spread, like in the circle.
The Vitruvian Man, yeah.
There you go. And they had you stand up against it, just a cheese block of a boy. And they're just the swimming instructors are looking at you, looking at it like, I don't think it's possible. We're gonna have to. I don't know. How do they teach pugs how to swim? How do they do it? Trying all these unorthodox. They have like 4 swimming instructors working just with you. They got someone from the state university studying it.
Yeah, I was John Travolta in Phenomenon. Like, just had people poking and prodding at me.
They throw you and a cement block into the deep end at the same time, and you easily beat the cement block to the bottom. And you're not even scared. You just politely float to the bottom.
Just sitting patiently at the bottom of the pool.
You
waiting
got the
for
right
someone
attitude.
to come
You want
get
to
me.
learn.
I did want to learn.
If you combined us, we almost have the skills of a competent adult man.
Between the two of us, we could do. But like they would have the exact same luck trying to teach me how to fly. Like to just be at a standing position and throw my arms up in the air and take off. That would be as teachable to me as swimming.
I'm the same way with bowling. Like, you could have a gun to my mother's head, bowl 100, and I would sit down beside my mom and tell her how much she means to me, and there's a 75% chance this is your last day on Earth, Mom. I just can't do it. I can't bowl.
I also am not a good bowler. But I'm an even worse swimmer.
We got the build for it. We got the build for bowling. I've seen what bowlers look like. They look like us.
Pros. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, I had not thought about swimming lessons in a long time.
I bury those memories.
Just one sad square boy nobody can teach.
I take to the water weirdly well. I can.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Except for swimming underwater, because I hate opening my eyes with the chlorine. I was a very dainty boy that way.
Mm.
So I was trying to swim, because I think I got to the point in swimming lessons where they like threw a penny at the bottom of the pool and you had to go grab it or something and swim it up. I spent a minute and a half reaching blindly at the bottom of the pool until I almost died. Because my eyes sting. Ooh.
Not me. I have a vivid memory. My second year of entry-level swimming lessons. I have a vivid memory of a high school girl pulling me from the pool when we were trying to learn to float. I couldn't float. That's the most natural thing. You just do nothing.
I float so well. I used to go to a gym, which that's not the joke. I used to go to a gym that had a pool, and I would legit go into it and fall asleep floating.
Jesus!
Like, someone would jump in the pool and I would almost drown because I'd be in a deep REM sleep. What does that look like when you walk by a fat, bloated man out cold and he's dead? Holy shit. Someone's got to fish him out of there. He's going to start to stink.
You're just floating into the 8-foot section, snoring like a train.
It's one of those weird things, like when you can swim. Like, because like your parents' generation too, like a lot of my parents' friends don't know how to swim, and it's just fascinating to me that like the idea of like falling off a pontoon in 20 feet of water would be terrifying.
Oh, like, yeah, I'd shit in the water.
It's crazy to think, like, it's just one of those things you kind of take for. And my mom talks about she never learned how to swim, so that was like, by God, my kids are gonna know how to swim. So
I'm pretty sure both of my folks know how to swim. I know my dad did because like my dad would like water ski and shit, and I'm pretty sure my mom can swim.
Like where I'm from. Oh, go ahead.
And I don't know what happened to me. It's apparently not genetic. I'm glad that I didn't have one of those like I just throw them in kind of dads because I'd have been dead a long time ago. So
you'd be a ghost haunting a lake right now.
Yeah, exactly. Just throw him in. He'll figure it out. That would have been the end of it. It would have been a sad Labor Day weekend for everybody.
Yeah, my dad grew up like they had like a lake by their farm, like a little hillbilly lake, and they all learned how to swim like fish. My dad is an apex predator in the water. As children, it could be 2 feet of water, and he could somehow swim below it and grab you by the legs and fling you 10 feet in the air, which was exhilarating and terrifying.
I'll bet.
It's kind of like, oh, I hope I get thrown in the air. Almost like, I hope it doesn't happen. I don't want to piss my trunks. There's other kids I'm not related to here right now.
Plus, your dad's down there. He's going to be mad. God damn it, Nathan. Again?
You're 14. We sent you to those special classes. We got those tapes you listen to when you sleep.
I'm a big boy.
Growing up in a lower class neighborhood in a trailer park, I saw stray dogs, just not even stray, just rando dogs casually fucking all the time. I've never seen 2 cats fuck. I have seen 75 dog hard-ons. The idea of a cat with a hard-on terrifies me. If a cat with that'd be like a grown man that you just bursted into your house with a boner. Like a kid, I can't even picture what it would look like. I mean, I got a rough idea, but like a dog with a red rocket, everyone laughs at. A cat with a boner means business. I don't like that. Like, fuck, get that thing out of here. Like dress someone down in public for not getting their cat fixed. What the fuck is wrong with you? You gonna sell kittens? What are they worth? Are they even worth your gas money? Who the fuck's paying top dollar for kittens? Idiots. Jeez, that's just distasteful. God.
You got to fix your pets.
Yeah.
You got to get them fixed.
God. But watching cats fuck has got to be just like no laughter, no joy. Like you see 2 dogs, look at them, they're enjoying a nice day. You know, like dude, it's like, oh God, get a room. Sick. I don't like that because cats are so emotionless. They're not. Dogs literally the big pant and like A dog getting laid's like your dopey friend fight. Good for him. He don't mean no harm. A cat fucking's like your enemy fucking. Like God, I don't even thinking about when they do it. Just 2 emotionless faces. God damn it, I don't like that one bit.
I love how disturbed
man, it's bugging me. I don't like
the idea of cat sex.
Yeah, my brain blacked it out even as a kid. Like, ugh, fuck, no, that's bad. Jesus, yeah. Maybe the Catholics are on to something. We shouldn't want that. Like, fucking in any form. It's all bad. Oh,
that's what I was always taught.
Yeah, let's show you those videos. There's 2 stray cats fucking looking into the camera. I don't even have fun. Oh, we might have to pause this. I'm gonna take a knee
disturbed.
here. Yeah. Like you seem to be into it, I guess, which is good. We're gonna yin and yang.
I'm loving how bothered you are by it. I love that the idea of a cat with an erection is you just like,
I don't even like those words. Damn it. Because like a dog, I mean, no one's like fucking like psyched about fucking or it's like get your goddamn uncut dog away from me, good humping everything.
Get your weird red pecker out of here.
There's no fun nickname for a cat, Chub.
Nope.
Oh, fucking yeah. Oh, it's got its old pink highlighter out. Gross. Get out of here. Talk about that. You into this?
Cat dicks are weird too.
Are they? God, of course they are. Damn it. Oh. Jesus.
Whew.
Fuck.
Oh, that's fun. This is a fun podcast about The Simpsons.
This is like a PSA. People got to be aware of this. There's cats in your neighborhood fucking right now. And you should be on the lookout. Put a stop to it.
Be on the lookout for weird cat
Jesus.
boners.
Putting your hands between two cats fucking it, but that thing gets scratched. Holy fuck. You turn a hose on some dogs, cats won't turn on you. Or cats will turn on you.
What happened to Nathan? Oh, he got mauled half to death by two fully erect cats.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh. Jesus. They must just do it in like.
I don't think I've seen you so genuinely bothered since the MC Hammer episode.
It has to be happening. But they're just lurking in the shadow.
Right now,
there's
man.
cats in this neighborhood fucking. I don't like that.
You can always tell when there's about to be because they make that fucking howl.
Cats getting heat.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You know? Like, so you follow that sound, you'll see it.
Oh, God.
Just right in the middle of the street.
Oh, yeah, it has to be. Jesus.
Cats don't have like the Lady in the Tramp spaghetti scene. Yeah. They're just out there howling and banging.
Just like fucking like, I don't know, like some fucking German fucking like, just like, this is for the proletariat, like just to advance the species. Like, oh.
Just bored cat sex.
Yeah, that's something to fill the day.
Oh, God. I mean, you know how it is.
I don't. That's part of the trouble, but I don't want to learn because that's sick.
You're at a point now. Are you going to continue to just be weirded out by the mystery, or are you going to educate yourself into a corner?
Boy. That's how you could never run for public office, and that's on your fucking web browser history.
You had to borrow a buddy's phone.
Cat fucking, in parentheses, for science. 6 exclamation points.
For research. I'm not weird. I just want to see videos.
All of that typed in. Not jerking off, okay? Live streaming video of me watching cats fuck so I can prove that I'm not aroused. As you can see, the front of the basketball shorts has not adjusted. Keep an eye on both the fucking and my groin.
Oh. Now, my story begins in 19-2. We had to say dickety because the Kaiser had stolen our word 20.
It's so weird to think of that. Like, there weren't just armies of unwatched kids roaming the streets. You know?
Like, there was me.
Just looking in the distance for a smokestack or any proof of life.
There was me playing horse by myself.
Oh, I did a lot of that too. a lot of shooting baskets on an uneven hoop.
In a fucking in an oblong shaped basketball hoop because every time the wind blows it tips over.
Or for us, it was you played on one side too long and the dirt dug down. It's like your layups on one side are 11 feet high. On the other side, it's 8. I got almost dunk over here.
There wasn't much tearing up happen where our basketball hoop was because one chubby boy playing horse by himself doesn't exactly rip up the turf too bad.
See, well, we had some intense one-on-one games, so it became, my mom would get mad how many socks we'd ruin because all that black dirt.
The dirt's not black where I come from, so
there's no dirt.
It's sand.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Powdered bones.
Just all those cow teeth.
I like this new wrinkle of it's just cow teeth.
And old settlers' bones.
Yeah. That's how I grew up.
Yeah. As you shoot and make a 3, and the ball lands on a cow's skull horn and deflates. And then you shoot in the deflated thing.
Just flumps up against the backboard.
It lands on the back of the hoop and doesn't move.
Lays there.
It just hangs over like a Salvador Dali clock.
Yeah. As I just walk into the house real somberly.
You look like a little kid from a Far Side comic strip. Big thick glasses, chubby.
Oh, fuck. I don't think I ever punctured a ball on a cow skull, but other than that, you're pretty fucking close.
Or you ever have where you'd miss a shot at ricochet and roll way one direction and just go in? Yep. It'll be there tomorrow.
He'll get a bad bounce and go fucking kicking off towards the crick. Like, oh, man.
Or we had a lot of basketball. We had like 3 or 4 we'd rotate through. You'd miss a shot and go in the trees. Well, fuck it.
We don't have trees.
No vegetation's ever grown high enough for a basketball can hide. they brag that up in the fucking tourism. Never lose a bowling ball again. Oh, we can bowl here? Oh, goodness, no. 275 miles in Billings.
You can see a fucking 3-wheeler coming from 80 miles away because all the dust, because it also doesn't rain.
Yeah. The guy in the 3-wheeler shows up next week, and the guy's going to be in Elgin to show a picture of a banana. He's got a cassette where someone will describe what it tastes like.
The whole town's going to be there.
It's like candy, but it's not as sweet. Holy shit, listening to people describe food.
Oh, God. Show up next week for rutabaga. It's like a weird potato. Okay, thank you. We'll see you next week. This guy does a circuit.
Yeah. Oh.
We don't have things where I come from.
Fresh air. You got lots of that.
Whew. Yeah.
That really makes it adolescence easier.
Yeah, you can really get all the air you can breathe.
There's so few people. There's an excess of air.
Oh, I have 3 kids and no money. Why can't I have no kids and 3 money?
When I was like 6 or 7, we took a family trip to my family and my cousin Ryan. We went to see Mount Rushmore, went to the Black Hills.
Sure.
And we're driving around. We see something called Bedrock, which is a Flintstone themed theme park.
Okay.
And like, of course, I am losing my mind because this is the closest I'm ever going to get to go to anything like this, you know? And I'm like, and my dad's like, yeah, we can do it. I'm like, what? And it's like, things are changing finally. Like, we're going to be normal people and do normal people things. We're in line to pay. We get to pay. My dad finds out how much it costs, says, fuck this noise. We walk back to the car. All it is a chain link fence that we can see through and watch kids have fun. My dad, realizing that we are ready to have a fucking family mutiny, decides, hey, compromise what we're going to do. We're going to eat bologna sandwiches on top of the car and look at Bedrock through the chain link fence.
Holy shit.
That's just as good, right? So we're on top of a car, hotter than balls in July, and sitting on a Mercury Zephyr, just chewing room temp bologna Miracle Whip sandwiches, watching real people have real fun.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Isn't that crazy?
Holy shit. What the hell, Dad?
Yeah. $8. What? Yeah. Oh, man.
And then to decide that a good consolation prize is, you can watch other people have fun. That's worse. That's way worse.
Yeah, you can watch kids that didn't lose the class struggle lottery.
Oh, God. Well,
their cars have air conditioning. They don't have to drive on the interstate with their windows down.
They probably got to eat at a place where food is served and not have hot bologna sandwiches.
Covered in horse flies, eating bologna sandwiches that are floating in water in a cooler.
Oh, God.
Yeah, everything. And I remember my dad thinking, hey, well, that was fun. Let's get in the car. Like, no, it wasn't.
I love that he's just oblivious to the fact.
Yeah.
Like, I was a good dad today. What? No.
But in his head, he was. Because his childhood was another level of nightmare. Yeah. Like they got to finally go to a school that had running water. That was his Disneyland. They're not heating snow on top of the wood stove.
Oh man, what a heartbreaking family vacation.
Yeah. And yet all these people vote Republican.
Yeah, over and fucking over again, their whole lives.
Real songs are about deals with the devil, far-off lands, and where you'd find smoke in relation to water.
God, man, why are we going down a 4-H rabbit hole? How old are you? Are you like 4 years old in 4-H? Are you like...
I think you can join 4-H when you're 5 or 6.
Can you?
Yeah.
And then when do you age out of 4-H? They got fucking
18.
Oh, is it really?
Yep.
Oh, the fucking lonely fucking people. 18 years old, fucking plop down in a bunch of straw, showing off a prize fucking hen. Like just watching your friends fucking fingering at the food fucking area at the state fair. Fucking Bellamy Brothers play in the background. You're just sitting in wet fucking straw, holding a hen. I don't know if we should be judging the hen or this boy. He is a real specimen.
Sure wish I was out fingering.
The hen lets out a lonesome fucking cockadoodle. Oh. I sure wish I was out fingering.
What a thing to tell an adult chicken judge.
It's girls doing guys and guys doing girls. There's open-minded kids at this rural fair.
It's an extremely progressive county fair that we got
goddamn
here.
sun's out. That's just how they open. No adult is even looking twice.
We should build a fucking rec center so these kids got something else to do.
We need to get these kids fingered indoors. They're gonna get sick. There's a lot of horseflies around here.
Not going out fingering today? No, the sweat bees are real bad this afternoon.
My day was always more of a fall activity. Wait for the first freeze.
You bring in the tomato plants and you start fingering.
Frost on the leaves, fingers up the beams. That's what we said. And then FDR ruined everything.
Oh, shit. There's the t-shirt. We got there.
If Mommy's purse didn't belong in the microwave, why did it fit?
I think I'm just regular adult.
Just regular boy.
Yeah, I'm just a real normie.
just a regular boy, sir.
That's how I describe myself to the mailman in the mornings.
Don't be afraid. I'm just a regular boy.
I'm just a regular boy. Come back.
You burst out of the shrubbery every morning. Ooh, parcels.
I'm just wearing a round Donald Duck pool floaty around my middle, singing, "Hey, hey, wait a minute, Mr. Postman."
He's just visibly nervous getting out of his little mail car truck thing. Okay, be cool. Head on a swivel.
Okay,
he could be anywhere.
Wait.
How does a man that size repel so easily?
He just hears it in the distance.
Somebody's crouching dragon and all over this place.
Shockingly light-footed for a fella his size.
How can he sneak up on it? He's got wet, bare feet on cement.
Just slapping wet.
I don't think there's even a pool on this property.
We're 2 blocks from the river, but still, how's he still wet when he gets back?
Inflatable duck around the waist, pool cap with that thing that pinches your nose shut so you don't get water in your nose.
Water wings, maybe.
Yeah,
That's a nice touch. Wait a minute.
Him getting in the truck, think it's okay. You're just in the back waiting.
Dive out as he's pulling away.
I wish there were 2 seats.
I wish the police would get here.
Yeah. They've stopped taking my calls.
Oh, God.
They've never been able to find you, so they assume he's insane. Are you real?
Federal employee?
Yeah.
Need to put up with this?
Tell me you're real. That's all I want to know. That should be your summer goals. Catfish a civil servant to the level of insanity.
I'm his sleep paralysis demon. He sees me at night. Is he really in the corner? I don't understand. I just want to. We covered sleet and rain and snow, but do I have to put up with this horse shit too?
Oh, God. So good.
Oh, man. Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Postman's a fucking good song.
Yeah.
You know who? Oh, let me.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You know who else gets mail delivered? I was thinking the same thing. Where do we go for? You know who else terrorizes mailmen? Probably sometime down the road. The Simpsons. You know who else has a mailbox? What a thing to try to make conversation over. Oh, you get mail? Yeah, man, I do. That's cool, dude.
We all do, man.
Like, are you into it? What do you mean into it?
Me and a group of, I wandered into a stranger's kid's birthday party at the park, sit down with the rest of the dads and start making small talk.
You're just casually drinking from a Sunny D bottle that's clearly fucking mixed with vodka. Like, you guys get the mail? What do you think?
A gallon.
Yeah. Think this fucking mail shit's here to stay? What are you talking about?
Been here since the 1800s. What are you talking?
The stamps are fucked, right? You're like covered in them. You can't figure it out. I mean, what the fuck are we supposed to like? I don't get it, man.
Self-adhesive.
Yeah. Been licking them, getting fucking sick.
I don't know why I even tried to do the thing that you do, which is the nonsensical idiot segue.
Well, I'm gonna go shit. I'll come back. Doing all of that before they can get a word in, like. Fucking mail, like, you guys into this? Like, I don't get it. Well, anyway, I gotta go shit. I'll be back in a bit.
And then never come back.
Yeah.
Let them all think they have
a big bowl of fucking Ripple potato chips to the porta potty with you. Oh, fuck. Eating those in a hot fucking porta potty in the dark. They can hear you singing to yourself, having a good day at the park.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. What do you guys bring me some of that onion dip?
They're loading the cars up. Hurry, kids.
Get the kids.
I'll take you to a water park. Whatever.
We haven't even had the ice cream cake yet. We'll get ice cream cake at home. We got to go.
Trust me, Bart. It's better to walk in on both your parents than on just one of them.
You might have to edit this out, but we've gotten into the Bottineau water heater mishaps of the early 2000s, haven't we?
I'm sorry. What? No.
Have we not?
The Bottineau water heater mishaps, which solid band name.
Yep. There was a time, I'd say around 03 to 06.
Okay.
Where it was discussed. It was during Boulevard Treasure Cleanup Week. You know, throw all your trash on the street.
Oh, sure.
You just see these mountains of garbage. You've seen people dig through them.
Yep.
And we're like,
I've dug through them.
As I am a garbage human, I will gladly dig through you. I doesn't have to be Boulevard Treasure. I will dig through in your garage if you're not home. I'll dig through your trash.
My early 20s involved quite a bit of let's get this couch in the pickup. We got a new couch.
This couch smells like cum. Can't see cum. We can lay on it.
Yep. It only sat in the rain overnight. It's fine.
It was a light rain.
Yeah, full of fucking chiggers.
We got thick hides.
It's fine.
But
it was discussed. What's the most of all the things you could see on the boulevard? What's the one thing you could throw in someone's yard and they couldn't get any use from? We really gave this some thought.
Okay.
I just thought a big bag of wet baby clothes, but 1 out of 20 shot they got a baby. Maybe they can make it work.
And you can launder wet clothes. It's fine.
We came up with an old water heater.
Yeah.
What could you? So that became the thing. If you saw an old water heater, you threw it in the back of your pickup truck because a week later, you're going to, 4 a.m., drunk off Bud Lights, you're going to put that next to your buddy's fucking front door. So you get up for work and there's a fucking telephone booth-sized water heater waiting for you. It's such a pain in the ass. They're cumbersome, and it just escalated. There's just water heaters everywhere. It got to the point, or you just be very drunk, throw a bunch in the box of a pickup. If you could whip a perfect shitty, they'd fly out of an open tailgate and just scatter all on someone's front yard. I don't want to incriminate anyone I was with on the maiden voyage of the water heater. And the look of sadness and confusion on that man's face at 3:45 a.m. Because you hear that commotion when a pickup with glass packs whips a shitty in your yard and 125-pound old water heaters scatter everywhere, It was just him in a robe with the most astonished look on his face. What happened?
Wait. You didn't do this to a buddy?
No, originally it was, there were victims. These were...
did this to
a straight. Well, I mean, we knew him, but
you did this to just a man.
Just a man who was not asking for any of it.
Why would you do that?
It's a cruel world, Marlon. It was hilarious because you know why? We were laughing as you are now. And the best is we did a lap because we wanted to enjoy. A criminal, Ted Bundy, drives by and looks at the cops, look at the crime scene, and we had to do that. But in a small town, when you drive by a crime scene at 3:45 a.m., they know you're the perpetrator, right. So we had to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Doesn't he know who you are?
Yeah. I'm sure there was a strong hunch. Yep.
Holy shit.
And the best is we were full of fucking mischievous energy. We are not children. We were all in our 20s. Some might have been in their 30s. And we had we found a broken old vanity. It's that ain't a water heater, but that's also a cumbersome piece of shit. So we had a box full of shit. But now we just noticed the streets are thick with cops, which is 2 cops. Which in a small town. So what we decided, what we just did was we just lowered the tailgate and just whipped 2 full 360s in the parking lot of an apartment complex. So just like a hurricane hit. What a pain in the ass. You got to go to work in the morning. You fucking get your fucking Chevy Prism hung up on a fucking water heater. Fucking front tires completely off the ground. Just fucking humming. I'm going to get fired from Pizza Inn. Why is there water heaters everywhere? So it came to the point where a friend of mine who does listen to this podcast was walking to his mother's house and a police officer approaches hello, name redacted. I feel like a complete asshole for asking you this, but have you been dumping water heaters in people's yards? Imagine the gumption it takes to not laugh like that when you have been doing that. Look another grown man in the eye and be like, what? Why would I do that?
Oh, God.
And yeah, you're right. That's a crazy. I'm sorry. That's insane.
Your friend is a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, there's something in the water back home. But you say that, you in that car with us are laughing that same exact way, watching it. It was so delightful. Watching water heaters bounce and skid and flip. They're not meant for that. They are not an extreme sport, but yet there's a will. And then it just escalated to the point, some of the more creative ones, is someone took a receiver hitch, welded it to a 5-foot piece of fucking rebar, and then another 5-foot piece of rebar, welded on top of that a small camper water heater so you could plug it in this guy's receiver hitch and he wouldn't realize it. Yet if you're the car behind them, there's a water heater 3 feet from your face. If you can picture what I'm describing. So you're just doing your daily fucking things. Meanwhile, you're a menace because everyone behind you's staring at a water heater.
8 feet longer than you realize you are.
Exactly.
That's dangerous.
And they built it at an angle that it would go over the hood of a car. So it's looking you right in the eye. And also, said friend one night got in his car after a few
too many Chardonnays probably, and looked into the passenger seat. What is sitting next to him in his pickup is a small water heater with the seatbelt on, with lipstick and a wig on it. a little Miss water heater. You need a sequel to Water Heater.
Yeah, it's like Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Ms. Water Heater.
And then I think some of the younger that didn't have a sense of decorum, they started like ripping family heirlooms out of people's yards and throw them into the cemetery. Yeah, it was just looking at like we have any place to judge, but like just like the younger generation.
They always take it too far.
No sense of class.
Escalation.
You know?
This is the Tea Party led to the Trumpers.
Yeah,
it's
right?
always worse the second go around.
Yeah. It's like, they're like ripping out like fucking tombstones and like throwing them through an old woman's windshield when she's driving.
Look, we're pranksters too. Yeah. Guys, no, not prank.
Started a mailman on fire. What?
The only genuine problem I have with all of that is that you weren't just doing it to your buddies.
Oh, no.
That it started with innocent victims.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's completely innocent. Yep.
But taking a garbage water heater and like putting it in front of a buddy's door so he can't leave for work, that's fucking funny.
I think a big thing got to be behind the back tires. Can't you just jump in your pickup at 7:30 in the morning, you're going to your job, and just all the foam, like Christ, or it catches it, spits it out into the road, like. I like the fact that it was such a thing that old water heater was a hot commodity. Hey, they knocked it.
You got excited about.
There's an old trailer house. They gutted out. I know there's going to be a water heater. We better take a swing by there. I know. I guarantee you. My friend, I will confirm with him. In 2005, if someone said, "Hey, there's a bunch of water. There's 8 water heaters sitting by the road, 55 miles away," 2 guys would have gotten their pickups and drove in there so they could split the load. I guarantee it. If you really big ones, oh yeah, the biggest ones, and are they rusted out? They are very poor shape. Perfect. It's like a chore. Like going to town to get feed.
Oh God!
Go out to the country to get water heaters.
Like there's nothing more cumbersome and more of a pain in the dick to move
value
than a water.
I don't think there's any metal. Maybe there's a little bit of copper pipe, but not enough to make it worthwhile.
God. Holy shit!
Yep. It was a stroke of genius. And I just like that it had a beginning, a peak, and an end.
Yep. That's fucking brilliant. That's as far as small town trouble goes, that's pretty wholesome. That's harmless. That's pretty fun trouble.
How fucking confused and angry would you be if you came home from a weekend and there were 8 water heaters in your apartment? Like, where do I even fucking begin?
I'd be so mad.
Where the fuck do I put them?
I gotta call somebody.
You live in town. You don't have a dumpster. like.
I'd have to haul them one by one out to the dump. Take a whole Saturday.
How confused was that cop when he got that call? Hey, I think it's fucking 4 a.m. I think a garbage truck blew up in my yard. I heard a lot of giggling. It might have been intentional. I'm pretty sure that first load there was an assortment of shit because then there was like clothes strewn about everywhere.
Sure.
So it looked like a trailer house blew up.
You hadn't honed your craft.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
yet.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, it's like your early comedy jokes. You haven't gotten there yet.
You're just throwing everything at the wall to see if it sticks. You eventually learn what you want.
You got to find your voice.
Yeah, right. Your delinquent, your mid-20s delinquent voice.
You got to find your water heater voice. That's fucking brilliant.
Again, not children at all. Well,
20s.
Yep. I'd say 24 to 30 were the average ages in that car. I remember
other people happily starting families.
Yep.
You idiots stealing water heaters.
We loaded the pickup up, not knowing what the plan was. We're just like, let's see where the spirit moved us.
Oh yeah,
like this. Yep. We didn't have
totally.
Oh look at all this shit. We got to throw this in the back of the pickup. We just wasn't done with it.
Yep.
And then we just saw that guy's house. Like
its purpose will be made known.
The Lord will shine a light. And boy, did the Lord
totally
ever.
Get it.
Yep.
Oh fuck me. So Marge is swapping this water heater out, and she's got. I gotta compose myself.
You got the vapors over there.
I do. I got the vapors. I'm turning red. I can't get my voice down.
Imagine catching somehow mad. You'd be confused. Like Is that my water? No, wait.
North Dakota's a pretty fervent stand your ground state. Nobody shot you?
Are you fucking with like the plumbing company? Like, what's going on? Like, because it's such a weird prank.
It is hard to stop a train.
Yeah.
Oh,
is that electric? Gas powered?
Whew. Oh, haven't we had good times, Nathan?
It's fun to laugh.
Water heaters.
Looking back. Who knew?
The Bottineau water heater incident is one of my favorite stories of yours.
Who would have guessed so much joy could be derived from abandoned water heaters?
There is a lot in this best of tales from Nathan's youth. We got a lot of those in there.
I think it should take it as a sign of, you know what, find joy where you can.
Exactly.
Some people see an abandoned water heater and just think that's garbage. Well, you know what? You can terrorize a community with it. There are people that won't sleep well at night because of what you might do with an abandoned water heater.
I think that you should talk to your friends back home and start it up again all these years later. Like it's like Michael Myers coming back.
God, I bet it won't be that much longer. We're coming up on the 20-year of it. So
you got like a grizzled retired town cop who's just like, oh no,
telling the new cops about it and they don't believe him.
Yeah. They're back. You don't know what it was like.
Yeah, calm down, old man.
No, they built a rebar structure so it would float over the car behind you. Get him out of here.
I've had enough of this.
You don't understand. God damn it.
Yeah, what a time to be alive.
Yeah, what a fun little best of episode. Cat sex.
Oh,
4-H fingering.
Oh. How does the song "Strawberry Wine" not mention 4-H fingering? That seems like that go hand in hand.
Because she specifically mentions she was 17 and she would like to have a radio hit.
Oh, that's true. What's the cutoff age in 4-H?
I thought you were going to say fingering. Holy
brother,
moly.
I got those stats memorized. Wait, are we in Oklahoma? Nice.
God damn it.
The cat's away.
If you know somebody who knows several different states' age of consent laws, get that person out of your life.
Report them to someone. But can you be 20 in 4-H?
No, you're done when you get out of high school.
Is 18. That how it works?
Yep.
But you know, at the fair, there are still contests you can enter as a middle-aged woman.
Sure.
You know, like that's a fascinating thing to be doing, you know? Like
I think it's different categories. That old woman isn't competing against this 14-year-old.
Yeah.
It's called the open category.
That's wild.
I made this jam. Okay.
Yep. Or doilies or fucking cross stitch and shit like that. Like, what a wild thing to be like competitive about. Like that, they're out there, I'm sure.
I have a buddy of mine who took pickles to the fair.
Oh, Pickles is this fucked up dog he owns. What did you expect this to win? I just think he's cool.
Yeah. Don't you? No. Not really.
Yeah.
He's shitting.
Stinks.
He's actively shitting right now.
It's so cross-eyed. This seems weird in a dog.
Seems thin. His coat's terrible.
Yeah, Pickles is either too skinny or too fat. Pickles is one of the other.
That goes for a dog or a human with that.
Yeah, Pickle gonna be skinny. Pickle gonna drink too much. Pickle has to get beers brought to him in the pickup because he's not allowed in the bar.
Yep.
And the bartender lady's just too nice to have him stop. Like,
yeah, takes him a box of beer.
We don't want him to be sad.
You drink these at home now, Pickle.
Holy fuck. Sitting outside the bar in your pickup, idling and asking questions when people come out to smoke, like what's going on in there?
Shit.
Oh, that happens in some town. I know it does.
God.
There's no way that hasn't happened.
But you're close enough to where you can still use the Touch Tunes app, so you're running the jukebox from your pickup.
The door opens.
Joe Diffie again.
Dust on the bottom. Someone open the door.
Or turn it up so I can hear it out here.
They playing pool still?
Who won the dart game?
Jesus, to have that much joy in a small town bar, the goings on. Well, goddamn it, we did it.
Yeah, we'll be back next week with no Simpsons.
No Simpsons.
All filler, no killer.
Yeah. Big Baby Binkums.
Yeah, look forward to whatever Big Baby Binkums is.
That is a pretty good fucking foreshadow. Like, what could that entail?
I bet that people could guess.
Yeah.
What's the show going to be about now? Food, probably.
Yeah. Bathrooms.
Yeah. Butt troubles.
Yeah.
And gas station food.
Yeah.
So, everyone, Happy New Year. We will see you next week and every week after that.
We'll be there. Bye, everybody.